My love affair with the Midnight Sun Weigela. As someone who thrives on vibrant colors, I'm always on the lookout for plants that add a pop to my garden. Enter the Midnight Sun Weigela, a shrub that stole my heart with its stunning transformation throughout the season. Let me tell you, this isn't your average Weigela. What is a Midnight Sun Weigela? This compact beauty is a new introduction from the proven winner's Color Choice Shrubs collection. Unlike traditional Weigelas known primarily for their spring blooms, the Midnight Sun Weigela boasts a captivating display of foliage that changes dramatically throughout the year. How to plant and care for Midnight Sun Weigela. Planting your Midnight Sun Weigela is a breeze. Here's what I did. Location: I chose a spot that receives at least 6 hours of sunlight a day. While it can tolerate some shade, full sun brings out the best in its color. Soil: well-draining, slightly acidic soil is ideal. If your soil is heavy clay, amend it with compost or other organic matter to improve drainage. Planting: dig a hole twice the size of the root ball and loosen the surrounding soil. Gently place the Weigela in the hole, ensuring the root crown sits level with the soil surface. Backfill the hole, tamping down gently to remove air pockets. Water thoroughly. How to care for your Midnight Sun Weigela. Taking care of this beauty is surprisingly easy. Water regularly, especially during the first year after planting and during hot, dry spells. Once established, it's fairly drought-tolerant. Mulching: apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch around the base of the plant to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Fertilizing: a light feeding in early spring with a balanced fertilizer will promote healthy growth. Pruning: while not essential, you can prune lightly after flowering to maintain its shape and encourage bushier growth. However, avoid heavy pruning as it can affect flowering. What to expect throughout the season. Here's where the magic happens. The Midnight Sun Weigela puts on a stunning show throughout the year. Spring: the shrub emerges from dormancy with vibrant green foliage. Summer: as the temperatures rise, the green foliage starts to transform, taking on warm hues of orange and red. Fall: the color intensifies, with the foliage ablaze in a fiery display of orange and red. This vibrant display makes a real statement in the autumn garden. Winter: the leaves eventually drop, revealing a neat, mounded shape that adds winter interest to your landscape. How to propagate Midnight Sun Weigela. Looking to expand your collection of this beauty? Here are 2 ways to propagate your Midnight Sun Weigela. Softwood cuttings. In late spring or early summer, take softwood cuttings, 4 to 6 inches long, from non-flowering stems. Remove the lower leaves and dip the cut end in rooting hormone. Plant the cuttings in a pot filled with moist potting mix and place them in a location with indirect sunlight. Keep the soil moist and provide bottom heat for faster rooting. Once roots develop, transplant the cuttings into your garden. Layering: in early spring, select a low-growing stem and make a shallow cut halfway through the stem. Apply rooting hormone to the cut and secure it in place with a bent metal staple or pin. Cover the area with moist soil and weigh it down with a stone or brick. By fall, you should have roots developing. Sever the connection to the parent plant and transplant the rooted stem to its new location. What to plant with your Midnight Sun Weigela. The Midnight Sun Weigela is a versatile shrub that can be used in various garden settings. Here are some ideas for companion plants. Perennials: pair it with colorful perennials like daylilies, coreopsis, or Russian sage for a continuous display of blooms throughout the season. Grasses: ornamental grasses like blue fescue or maiden grass add a textural contrast and movement to the planting. Shrubs: for a layered effect, consider planting it alongside evergreen shrubs like dwarf holly or boxwood to provide winter interest. Where to buy Midnight Sun Weigela. With its captivating foliage and low maintenance needs, the Midnight Sun Weigela is a must-have for any garden. Look for it at your local nursery or garden center that carries proven winners' Color Choice shrubs. I hope this article has sparked your interest in this amazing shrub. With its stunning color display and compact size, the Midnight Sun Weigela is